That's Mount Hope that I was telling you we'll kind of go make a circle around. And then see that far mountain range? That's the Mahones. And they start and stop on the ranch. Headquarters, yeah, we're not even headquarters, it's down here. This is just my house. There's no fences, there's no pastures, it's all one piece. So they kind of go where they want. We kind of place them, so like when we take heifers that are gonna be cows, coming with their second calf, we'll trail them out here and say we take 100 or 200 over to Mahone. We'll kind of place them in there, but if they want to, they can walk out of there. Been kind of working on ranches, I guess, for the last 24 years full time. The number one reason to raise them is to use them. About the only way to really work this country the way they've worked it for a long, long time. This ranch is so diverse. We run from 4,000 feet to 7,500 feet. We have pine trees and junipers down to brush and more grass country on the lower end. And we talk about the whole ecosystem of this ranch. One thing isn't more important than the other. It all kind of has to fit together. If they're gonna make it here, they've got to figure out how to make it in the bad times and the good times. Figure out how to survive, how to breed back, how to raise a calf year in and year out. It's probably more drought than not since I've lived here. And so if those cows are healthier, and then we ride the droughts out instead of have to sell cows, I think that's when you'll see healthier cows doing better, surviving better in a tough time. We don't have a lot of time to spend driving around and putting out supplements or feeding cows or tearing up equipment. So for us, Riomax fits into our deal. It's real easy and we can move on and do all the other things that we have to do. We just don't have the time to spend supplementing cows all the time. And when we first put it out, we were actually having a great year. It was raining and green, and they really didn't use it a whole lot. They just kind of eat what they needed, and I was pretty impressed with that. And then as the grass cured, they started using it more. They kind of use it when they need to, and they don't when they don't. I could tell that their gut was working a little better, and they had a real shiny look to their hair. And the same with the calves. Really helps get that gut working and taking some of that old feed and making it usable. Last year was a kind of below average rain year, and they did 3 ounces, so that tells me when we have a better year they're going to back off even more. From my standpoint, it's really important because I know it's helping the breed back, the health on the cattle, the weaning on the calves. It's giving that cow what she needs and the bulls what they need, which is super important when these bulls go to work. I don't have a way of tracking like our breed up because we don't preg test. The only thing we preg test is our heifers. Everything else we don't preg test. I do know our calf crop, what we get in the fall, but I don't know how many were eaten by a lion or a bear or didn't make it for whatever reason. Until they bring in a calf that's weanable, that's kind of what really matters, right? So last year I thought we had quite a bit better year than we'd had for quite a while, and that was in a pretty tough year. We really didn't get the monsoons. So the cows, I felt like they bred back pretty good and weaned healthy calves. So we just keep it in front of them as we're weaning them till they leave the ranch. That period of adjustment really, really works because they're already familiar with it. We're not switching to another supplement. Well, I hate plastic tubs. And no matter how hard you try to pick them up, it seems like a windstorm will take them somewhere and you'll find it somewhere. We get the biodegradable, the 60-pound bricks, the BioBrix, and then the 125-pound Bio Tubs. The biodegradable worked really good for us. They'll always tell you, put less out, less consumption, but then the fat cows always get what they want and the skinny cows don't. So we try to put enough out that everything can get some, and consumption wise it hasn't really hurt us. Everybody always says the price is super expensive because they look at it by the ton. It doesn't matter what the price per ton is, it matters what the cost per head per day is. If it's doing what it's supposed to, if the cows are breeding back better, if they're in good health, if the calves are healthier, and it's paying for itself, then you're winning. In my opinion, this last year it paid for itself.